Hello, one and all. This is Tony coming at you live from LPHQ East, wherever you are, wherever you may be. Thank you for joining us today. We're here with Jeremiah as he is live at EPCOT. Why are you there, Jeremiah?
Is this the 8th or ninth annual?
Nine. I think it was 2017 was the first one.
Yeah, I can't remember. And this one actually has gone every season because it was just before in 2020. And
Yep.
then we did the 2021 one. Yes, we're here for the EPCOT International Festival of the Arts. My favorite, by far, festival here at EPCOT. I spent most of the morning here, so I've got a good rundown of what we're going to be looking at. And if you see or hear or know of anything you want me to possibly go check out, let me know as I'm walking all along the walkway. We will do our best to get you all the information that goes. Also, thank you, Tony, for answering that question.
Okay. Yes. Fred, as greetings. Thanks for joining us. And remember to glad to do it, Fred. Thank you for filling in earlier today at the morning show, which we try and do every weekday here at Laughing Places YouTube channel. Jeremiah, you're going into the creation shop. I'm assuming there's some new merchandise.
There's more than some. Yes, Figment felt the love this year. I mean, from just a small photo frame to, and again, I'm not a loungefly person, but this is super cute.
Yeah, I love that Figment's getting the love, but from everything I've seen so far, it's pretty much that image.
Yes, very much so. The Corksicle.
I almost said this too, Kyle. Kyle wants to point out, technically, the 2021 Festival of the Arts was a taste of the Festival of the Arts.
Hey, it was more than nothing.
It's true.
I do love that they have the cake on here. The different pavilions, Figment. This was probably one of the nicest Corksicle bottles I've seen in a long time.
Was that a $45 price tag?
Was a $44.95. Yes, sir. Yeah, all of the art is essentially
cool.
the same.
Yeah, that's. I usually like the Festival of the Arts merchandise this year, or not this year in general, but this year I just feel like it's the same.
Oh yeah, I mean,
image again and again and again, more than normal.
So I've only seen this from afar, but that Figment is weird. But the rest of the artwork on there is fun. It's just the Figment is the Figment. T-shirt, baseball cap, and everyone else's favorite, the Spirit jersey. So that's the front of the Spirit jersey.
I feel like that's not just everyone's favorite. At this point, it's requisite that they have.
I mean, it is really, we were asked earlier if there was any other merchandise that we didn't cover that was from the display that they had inside the thing. And I'm like, no, I mean, it's really a small selection this year. The ears.
Are the ears Loungefly too, or are they just ears?
They are Loungefly.
Okay.
So they're
$80.
I know I'm looking at this. Look, no, only 45. So you can buy this or the Corksicle.
Yep. Make your choice. Manuel, thanks for joining us. Hello and good afternoon to you too.
Of course, the pass holder merchandise. This is a cute little bag. I do enjoy this. But
is that the one I saw in your images that it looks like it's like a pencil pouch or a marker pouch, and it has coloring sheets with it?
No, so that was one of those things, and that is the. So here's Lorcana corner.
We'll talk about that soon.
Yeah. Yes. So this is the brush with the masters of Figment, and it has a little, not coloring, but you sticker by number.
Yeah.
And yes, the what I put in and what it looks like is kind of a little bit confusing, but no, that's just a pencil pouch.
So, all right, good to know. The Brush with the Masters event, for those who like to do it every year, is a sticker by number sheet as a
Yes.
prize, as opposed to I know a couple years ago they had like paintable statues, which was
Hmm.
I think it was Flower and Gardens equivalent, had like the mini cornhole game
Yeah.
this year. It's always something unique, but sticker by number this year at Epcot.
And we will be doing that live next week.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, like a grand and miraculous spaceship Earth.
And when does that go down for refurb to install how storytelling has
Don't,
affected the
don't, don't,
oh,
don't,
okay.
don't.
I'll make that joke forever. Just like I'm literally am still waiting because they've never officially canceled it. I am still waiting on Circle Vision's Wondrous
Seamless.
China,
Yeah.
with the seamless Circle Vision, and that's been almost a decade now. I've been waiting, as almost as long as we've been waiting for that new Tomorrowland planner box in California.
These are some of the arts, like you will see along this entire walk. They have tents with all the different arts. Artists are out signing. This, Tony and I joked the other day, this is an expensive festival for us.
Yes,
I don't drink. I don't have to eat every single thing that comes out, but there is always at least one piece of art.
always.
And so far, I've seen probably 3 or 4, and I walked by before the tents were even open.
As we head through World Showcase, we'll see the bulk of it because that's where most of the artists' tents are. But yeah, I think I know what Jeremiah is going to do, but we're heading towards Communicore Hall.
Yes,
which is probably the best use for any festival is during Festival of the Arts.
Absolutely.
As we get over to a celebration of Disney on Broadway.
I spoke with some of the Disney people that set up everything, and last year was the first time they did the celebration of the Disney on Broadway. And last year, like the exhibit
2
was
years
cool.
ago.
Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
No, it was last year.
2 years ago was the anniversary year, and then last year they brought in new stuff, and then this year it's new stuff again. I'm double checking, but I'm pretty sure it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, this wasn't open yet.
I swear there was. This is the third iteration. But anyway, go on. Sorry.
So as Tony checks the numbers, this year the display is really well done. Oh, there we go. Somebody made a whip. And this is actually the lamp that was on Broadway for Aladdin. I'm also very surprised that this display doesn't have a queue outside, because when we walk in, you will see it tells a story, and it's a really beautiful display this year. Remember,
I know last year's they had the stanchions out, like it could have a line.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It smells like French fries in here. So I completely missed this display. But as Beauty and the Beast does another touring this year, there's a heavy focus on Beauty and the Beast.
I remember last year there was a lot about the Lion King.
Yes, because that was the anniversary of that.
Yeah.
So
it was the first one was last year. I don't know why I have a third one in there somewhere, but
because our brains are overloaded with this stuff.
Yes.
These displays are things you need to see in person. These are the actual Broadway costumes. So, getting up close, seeing Belle and Adam's outfit. I said that just for that.
That noise I just made?
Yes.
Because you scoffed at the idea yesterday or whenever we did our last live stream.
I had a conversation with somebody about that, and I was like, yeah, this is really cool. These are the miniatures for the sets.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, and it's just beautiful. And of course, Bell's Cottage. Sadly, the lights blowing it out a little bit, but you look at these and you're just in awe.
Kyle says, "What is this? A Broadway show for ants?"
Yes. So costume pieces, set pieces for Be Our Guest.
Speaking of Disney on Broadway, who's there tonight?
I could not tell you off the top of my head. I know it is a former Aladdin and Jasmine. I saw them speak today, but I can't think of their names. See, this is something I love. The stage manager's calling desk. Like, this is true behind the scenes.
I go quiet as I'm looking up who's there.
They show on this screen how the Beast makeup is applied.
Kyle's pointing out that you could watch said interview now on our YouTube channel, which is true.
Hey, I would love to see, this is the effort to put on the Beast. I would love to see the effort to take the Beast off in that quick change. Well, not quick change, but.
Tonight it's Adam Jacobs and Isabel McCalla.
Yes, Isabel, it is her first time. Adam Jacobs has been here before. This is where you'll start to have a little bit of deja vu.
I just remember last year, obviously, I thought it was 2 years ago, they had a Lion King photo op, and you could hold the Simba.
Which they didn't have the first few days. And then they brought it in. I was like, that's a great idea. Much like the
I
genies
laughed because somebody had set it down and there were no cast members around. I was like, that's going to be gone in an hour. But alas.
And of course, here's the display of the costume. Last year, they only had Hercules. Now they have the Muses, which is really great to see. But again, just like last year, you look at Hercules' costume and you realize these are meant to be seen from afar, not close up, because they are, very lightweight, almost throwaway things. But when you see them on the stage, they look stupendous.
Responding to Kyle's comment, Fred says, a Bug's Life musical? I tell you, if there was a Bug's Life musical, that would be the time of your life.
So they have Mary Poppins hiding in the background, Aladdin and Jasmine, of course, the genie, Michael James Scott, who's here later this year, Ariel and Strawberry. I love this Olaf. Like, the Olaf toy is so cute.
Michael James Scott is not coming this year. James Monroe Iglehart, who originated
That's what it is. Thank you.
Will be here. He's also the voice of Martin, Kiff's dad, in the show Kiff. So if you hear an obnoxious 40-something screaming for certain songs that you've never heard of, that's me demanding he sing something from Kiff.
And as you watch this person being escorted from the theater, that's Tony.
Yes.
Yeah, the spin puppet is so amazing to see up close.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to head out of here, and then we're going to look at some chalk. But this is real chalk, not the sticker chalk.
Ooh.
Actually, we're going to cut across and look at some of the art over here.
I was just going to ask, let's go see some of that over there.
Yeah, because I haven't seen this art.
Okay.
They do have performances up here. This is the electric violinist, and this will change throughout the season. World music violinist. and then they're doing a live presentation of the fine arts. So some of you up there painting, and of course, if you're looking for a true Animation Academy experience at the American Adventure Pavilion, American Gardens, they have, and this I know because I know somebody who does it, a real Disney animator doing it, not just
Yeah,
somebody that was trained to
yeah.
do it.
I was just gonna say that too because for those who aren't quite as familiar, there used to be a functional animation studio here in Florida, and a lot of artists stayed behind, even though that studio got shut down. So they're still local and will come to this event for Animation Academy
Yeah.
to do it.
This is just the fine arts. I know this is one of those areas that I keep my hands in my pockets, and there's a piece that Tony's going to come and try to get.
Yeah, I think that was there last year, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, these are the really, really nice ones. Yeah, because this was here last year also, the 20,000 Leagues
Yeah, that's pretty.
piece.
Um, Kyle says, "Why would anyone intentionally stay in Florida?" I wanted the same thing as I approach my 20th anniversary here. But
I'm at 13,
all right, lucky.
and yeah, uh, you know, there are many good reasons to stay in Florida as long as you don't count the summer.
Yeah, I've said before, if I could just go back out home to the West Coast in the summer, that'd be great.
Yeah. And you were up north mostly where summer was beautiful out there.
Yeah.
Okay. There is an amazing smell we've discovered. These
I've
are
always
some of
loved
my
those
favorites.
tables.
Yeah.
I'll tell a quick personal story. Is the Lady and the Tramp like end table still there?
I don't see it.
Okay, so there used to be a Lady and the Tramp end table, and I was just like, it might have even been the bigger one. I don't remember, but I'm gonna say it was the end table. I digress. And my parents thought that would be a fun wedding gift for my now wife and I because we saw it that year.
Wow, your parents are loaded.
So I'll go back. We knew it would be expensive,
Yeah.
but when we asked how much it was and the number was 5 digits, I want to say
Yeah.
it was 17,500 for this end table. That was when they said, no,
Yeah.
never mind.
No, I
I
can
actually
remember.
thought it might be like 2,000 at most, but no, we weren't expecting a 5-digit number.
Yeah. No, I've looked at these each year and just been like, wow, those are beautiful. And then don't even touch them. These are, some of this is beautiful. Like this mansion one is great with the Fab Five, which is no longer a thing. Yeah, Mickey Christmas Carol.
Mhm.
Here's a piece that, yeah,
Who's the guy?
I don't know. It's you.
What's his name?
Sorry, 10 minutes till I have to run away from this area. There you go.
That's pretty.
But this is one of the tents that does not have matted prints or smaller prints. It is all just the original. So, yeah.
I remember last year at Disney Fine Art Gallery was there.
Yes.
And this year it looks like it's the group that's there, Promenade Fine Art, looks like it was the one that was over by the other side of the creation shop and that walkway up there by Test Track.
And over on that side now is Thomas Kincaid. So they moved some stuff around.
Okay.
We were looking for Thomas Kincaid earlier, and we all went to the promenade where I want to say since day one, Thomas Kincaid's been there. But yeah, they moved that there, the stuff that was over by creations and connections over here. And then the promenade is mostly the same. You know, some of our friends that we all know are out there, but the Disney Fine Arts does take up that big chunk over by Morocco and France. Over in the distance is the paint by numbers. We're not going to head over that way
Mhm.
because that's just a bunch of people painting by numbers until
And it's
later
early.
today.
It's
Yeah,
still mostly white.
yeah,
So,
that was one of the things. Like, yeah, oh, festival market. Oh, this is more of the newer stuff. Oh, yeah.
which one got that groan? Which one elicited that noise out of you?
Well, I love the Figment album.
Okay.
The Peter Pan's great, but that Disneyland one,
Mhm.
sorry, that's cool.
Go up. I like that one too, though.
Yeah.
But
There's a Beauty and the Beast one. The Orange Bird one is always fun. The fun thing about this is, Tony and I are the nerds for a lot of this, so
mhm.
we'll always geek out. But some of these are we don't need, but we love looking at. So,
Yeah.
but then they're the ones that are like, yeah, we're gonna walk home with this.
I remember a couple years ago, you went on, like, a quest to
Oh,
find the
the
canvas for
indie,
the Indiana Jones Adventure
yeah,
one. I
which
have the
sold
matted
out.
print of it, but I know
Yeah.
you went crazy looking for the canvas.
So I bought the matted um, because it was out the first day and then never came back. And
Yeah.
then the pop-up art gallery that was in the co-op had it
Mhm.
like the first day that opened. And no, I didn't ask for any discounts, didn't do anything, just walked right out with it. I'm like, yeah,
Mhm.
this is what I want. They have these great photo ops, which the Mary Poppins and the Sleeping Beauty one have returned. But then we also have a Lorcana piece.
Which I do believe is from the Lorcana chapter called Fabled. I'm sure
Yes,
someone in our chat right now will correct me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah.
because I believe that's the first drop of the cards.
I wanna say it was the 3rd, but again, I'm not the expert on that one.
Yeah, we always defer to Kyle for those.
Yep. Karen says, "Oh my god, yes to the Mary Poppins one." Um, now I'm sure we'll talk about it more out there, but is there the ones where it was like Figment and the old classic art pieces, or is it just now just like the movie clips like that?
I think well they have it is more of that type.
Okay.
Here is the distribution for the Quest for
Now it
Lorcana,
seems
where you
kind
can
of
get
slow. Do we want to
uh,
go find out why that might be?
underneath the sign where it says Quest distribution, it says while supplies last. And from what I saw earlier, the supplies lasted until not too long ago.
So I know a lot of us have thought that while supplies last meant the duration of the festival. But now
Let
it
me,
seems that they have a daily cap on how many there are because this is all part of the Lorcana event.
Marshak, may I ask you a question? It's a daily cap, right? So there'll be more Lorcana cards tomorrow. Perfect. Thank you very much. I'm sure.
Still have to say no, but yes, we'll start over tomorrow at 9.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we didn't hear what she said other than starting tomorrow at 9. So if you
Hang
want
on,
to
and let me
synthesize the
fix
information,
that.
say it to us. What did she say?
Hey, look, you can hear things again.
Okay.
Yes, it is daily limit. They went through them very quickly because it's popular. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. when the park opens or when this opens, they will have more of the cards.
So in layman's terms, if today's your one day at Epcot Festival of the Arts and you showed up now, sucks to suck.
If you showed up now, yes.
Yeah.
The chalk art is always a fun area. It's funny. Usually this is already tagged up with the different artists doing things. And it looks like they only have done chalk art on this side of the walkway, but it does look like the three-dimensional art that they always have for the photos is set up. So it's going to kind of be a back and forth for a second. So yes, if everybody's listening, daily limit, once they're out, they're out. Well, Stitch is kind of scary.
So Molly says hi. Hi, Molly. Thanks for joining us. Uh, Dan, the breaking news man. Here's a question for the nerds. Is Mickey and Minnie's ears a certain diameter in their artwork? There's no official measurement for them, but there is an official ratio of 3 to 5, right? So if it has to be basically that 60% of the size, give or take, of Mickey's face and his muzzle head, his head, with the ears taking up that. That is why I get very, very nitpicky with hidden Mickeys, because a lot of people will just see 3 circles and say, "Oh, it's a hidden
Yeah.
Mickey." No, it has to meet those dimensions. Anyway, so yes, you called out the nerds. Here are the nerds. We're here,
Um,
and there's Orange
this, yeah, this is one of my favorite things is the chalk art because you get to sit here and watch these artists create it. Like they'll have a template of what they're working with, but these people just sit here and do this, and this is beautiful. I wish the shade wasn't blocking it so much.
So these are the
Couple
pros
more hours should be good.
for the artists. I know in the past on the other side they just had randoms allowed to just do chalk art.
Well,
and they gave you the chalk and everything like that. Is that still a thing this year?
So the chalk art used to be up by where the distribution is
Okay.
more, but there isn't anything going on the other side right now. But these artists, and funny, in the past, it's usually been the rain hits on the first or second day. This piece is beautiful.
Now we just have to worry about ice covering the.
I had ice this morning. Yeah.
The
can you see on her back?
Yeah.
But can you see what it is?
No.
Yeah, now I have to.
Again. Oh, speaking of hidden Mickeys.
Yep. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
A Zootopia 2 piece that's so colorful.
The reason I bring up here's the pros that are meant to be there, and then the other ones is because I know in the years past they have kind of cut back on that because some adult artists will go there and act as though they were the ones that were requested to be there. So I felt like they were kind of putting a cap on that. But
I have not heard or seen any of that, but
I've definitely seen it. I've seen socials of people doing it. But
yes, because the thing that ruins things are people.
Yep.
So the 3-dimensional art will be Zootopia. You can kind of see the outline of Judy and Nick. So these are always, you stand here, take a picture, and the person in the photo will stand up there, which I always love because it ruins the art at times because people don't stand in the right place.
Yeah.
Or don't understand take a picture here for this reason. But these are always better to come to later in the afternoon when the sun is either down or just out of the way of the trees, because that's what really ruins it are the shade. Literally throw in shade.
That's funny.
I know I don't deliver it as well as you do, but
what else we got going on over here? What's this?
I believe this is Rob Kaz.
Okay.
And that piece right there is just beautiful. I love that.
I like that one a lot. It was either last year or the year before he did a good Maelstrom one.
Yes, I remember that one.
And I saw on socials that he has got a lot of requests to do like when he does his initial drafts and sketches. And supposedly at this year's event, he's actually
so it's
so there's the Maelstrom one. And that one had my attention for sure. But I've always loved sketches more than the final product. Yeah.
See, I love the park map one, but it was funny because he was waiting for the EPCOT until it finished, and now it's kind of like, okay, now you start over on Animal Kingdom and studios. Yeah, it always. Oh, like these?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Are
certified
they the
sketch.
actuals or are they prints? I thought he was just doing
Uh-huh.
prints.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, so those are
Yeah.
actuals.
Now I have to try to get out of here. Uh, yeah, for anybody that is wanting to see how amazing these artists are, go on Instagram. You can look up Artful Epcot, and you can see most of the artists because they often preview their art
Mhm.
as it's leading into the event.
Which artists do you follow?
I follow Rob. I follow Joey. I follow. I can't think of his name. So these are originals also, but they're only $995.
So Rob Kaz also has an original set of characters that aren't Disney; they're his own, and I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure that's one of his own ones, which is probably why it's
Yeah,
cheaper.
yeah, and these you can also buy during the
Yeah,
year at Animal Kingdom
yeah.
because Rob is a local and just does amazing art.
I think he's also one of the aforementioned people from the Florida studio, but don't quote me on that.
Uh,
Do they have Lego art for Disney? I mean, they have Lego sets,
yeah,
but I don't know if they
no,
have anything here.
Lego isn't. Um, Lego is a partner in the sense that you can buy Lego sets, but there isn't Lego art. But that would be really cool if they could do that. But this is all for sale. So I'm sure there's a lot of legal stuff of creating Lego art and then trying to sell it.
Were you? I know you said 13 years, and I can't remember when the last one was. When Downtown
Yes.
Disney did Festival of the Masters.
Yes, it was. I want to say that was 12 years ago because it was
Yeah,
right after I came in.
that was. I remember the first few years I was
Jeez.
here. I was like you were like you would really like the Festival of Masters. You should go. I thought it was golf, especially because it took place on that side of Downtown
Yeah.
Disney at the time. So I was like, I don't care. Like, why would I like that? And then I went to it one year with a friend who was like, I want to go check it out. I don't think I was busy that day or something. And we checked it out, and it was definitely a precursor to this event,
Oh
but
yes.
Downtown Disney.
No, the
Now
last
this is
year I remember parking at Saratoga, I think,
okay.
to get there. This booth is all Jasmine Beckett,
Yep.
and
ABG.
her artwork is unique. And if you love it, you love it. And I know people that just can't handle it. I've always loved her work because it's such a good translation of the characters.
I love Wonderground Gallery. I loved Wonderground Gallery, I should say,
Hmm.
since it exists only in name alone and not the original idea. And Jasmine Becker's stuff is good, but it was also some of the most popular,
Yeah.
and in some opinions, including my own, contributed to the downfall of Wonderground Gallery because they only focused on like 4 people at a certain
Yeah.
point. So, but yeah, no, she's got some good stuff. It is like you said, is very unique. But yeah.
Of course, there are the studio kitchens and drinks because it is a festival. So they are plentiful. Usually, the chock full of character is one of my favorite things to go to each pavilion and look for. This morning, I came here, couldn't find any, went to UK, couldn't find any, talked to one of my friends who was doing the same thing. So we couldn't find any in a couple of the pavilions. So
Interesting.
either they're still adding or they're just kind of switching it up. Here is Blinn Cotta Studios. I love the colors on these. These are ones I've never seen before.
Yeah, pretty good.
Those are bright and vivid.
Yeah, the Snow White is beautiful. Alice. Uh, 125 for the smaller ones,
Okay.
995 for the large ones. I looked, I just saw the 995. I'm like, no. And of course, here's the artist signing her work.
Hooray! Which is another great thing about this festival is that a lot of
Yeah.
times the artists, if they're not there one day, they might be there another, but most of them will
Yes.
come through the festival at some point.
Yes.
And we're on the French side of Canada,
Yeah,
and we're
I
going to
hear
do
them
something
loud and
very
clear.
traditional.
Yeah, I changed the settings so you could hear
Okay.
everything in the distance. Of course, is after the important stuff.
Basically,
Yeah.
we're going to say some words, and every time we do say the words, you guys can shout them out back to the stage. So let's do a little demonstration. Can we have a big wee wee wee? Perfect. Now, can we have a big no no no? So, folks, don't worry. Every time we do agree with something,
I'm just keep moving
I just
just
sounded
in
like a
case.
lot of
so
people
everybody
wanted to
stays
go all the way
neutral.
home right
So it
there.
means yes, 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 and no, no, no. So the next one is a classic from our friends, and it's called Chevalier de la Table Ronde.
We never know what music is copyrighted and may give us a problem. So try to keep
Well,
moving.
luckily there was no music at that point, but yes.
Yeah. No, it's just starting right now.
Unless you count this little piggy.
Here is more of the Glencata Studios.
So I want
They
to
do
know
have.
if that's one artist or because it's the studios, it's multiple.
They have somebody signing at this one also, so I'm
Okay, so
guessing
it's
it
probably
is
multiple, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let's see if we can go in and find. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Aaron Miller with the throwback. Still miss off kilter. I think we all do. That's fun.
Uh, no, the colors, like you said, are just so bright. That's a fun sorcerer making. Fox and the Hound. Come on.
Oh, I love that. Love a
Yeah.
deep cut. It shouldn't be a deep cut, but it is.
Oh, and this is. We can talk a little bit about this as we're walking between nothing. So, one of the new things this year is Ravensburg's ever popular Lord Kana game. And they have two different quests that you can do here. One is the ink and paint. I want to say it's called that.
Ink and find.
Thank you.
It's like a play on seek and find.
Yeah. Where you find 10 different of the Lorcana cards. And once you do that, you put stickers on the book that they give you. You take it in, and then you receive a Rapunzel card that is exclusive for this event. So that's one. And then the other one encourages guests to trade. So you get a free pack at the distribution center and a book. In the pack, I don't know how many cards are exactly in there. I know
I want to
it's
say
a
it was
lot.
12.
Yeah, it is a good size pack. And in your book, it's you're looking for 4 specific cards that are listed in your book. Each book has different
Yeah.
specifications, so it encourages you to trade with other guests. And I've seen trading on trash cans. I've seen trading around dinner tables. I've seen trading. Yeah, that's like
Everything you've just said is a place where people eat during the festivals.
Yeah.
So
No.
tables and trash cans will be at more of a minimum now.
Oh yes. No, I went into the Figment or into the Odyssey. Hang on, I'm going to let this person move past who has to yell really loud. Went into the Odyssey, and it was a cross in between trading and food.
Because I know the Figment Station, whatever it's called, at the Odyssey is
Yeah.
one of the redemption locations. So that makes sense.
But it was very much like there were people. And so if you get all 4 of the cards that are specific to your book, you redeem it. And then you get a Donald Duck card that is, again, specific for this event. There is a third special card that's a Stitch card that is a gift with purchase if you buy one of the starter boxes. And I don't know exactly how much the box is off the top of my head because it wasn't something that I was able to get or looking to get because Lorcana is cool, but the art is beautiful.
Yeah, I would get it just for the art, which is how I already am with another game called Villainous.
Mhm.
and my wife has yelled at me, "You cannot start Lorcana because you won't even do the other game." I just like the art. And then I know a lot of other former Disney animators and illustrators who actually still do the art for who now do the Lorcana art, and they'll at events like Lightbox Expo or CTN Expo or
Comic Cons, yeah.
Comic Cons, they'll illustrate the character again right there on the card and sign it and stuff like that. So that's where I would have a problem.
Yeah, I like all the cards that I got. Beautiful art. But one of the things that I'm looking forward to, and hopefully he's listening because he said he had multiples. They did a Black Cauldron set, and Kyle said that he'd gotten multiples of those. That's one that I would almost like find a frame for and put those in.
Yeah, I got really excited. You were at our wedding, and each of our table placeholders had a different illustration we had commissioned by, at that time, a more independent artist named James Silvani, and each was a different Pixar short. If I remember correctly, you were at For the Birds.
Yes,
but I don't recall specifically. But that said, we now have those on display in our home. And then I found out James Silvani is now a official Lorcana artist. So I was like, yes, we have a Lorcana artist represented in our home.
So here's another one of the cards, but that's the cooler part.
Kyle says, remind him on Sunday night while he's packing.
Here are some of the chock full of characters. But it's strange that they missed. They're the geese. I don't. And there's the drunk goose.
Abigail and Amelia.
There was another time he did that where it's like,
and for some reason, this booth is always the most popular.
Well, let's check out the menu and see why.
Agreed. I'm walking over there now.
I think back first.
Oh, creamy brie in a bread bowl. That's why.
Probably, for sure. I see chocolate on there, but that might be the drink. No, that's a Eclair.
Yeah. Lemon, dill, sour cream, lobster bisque, crab cakes. I'm out on that one. But yeah, the bottom and top, I would definitely.
I like sour cream.
Part of me also wants to like get in trouble and say, Kyle, bring the whole game and teach me how to play. I just got the side eye. Never mind. Don't do that.
Oh, see that cheese ball.
Yeah, that's why they're there.
Yeah.
Kyle, no, I mentioned the bisque.
So, yeah, it is definitely. I remember the first year of this, where the first day it was empty, but like nobody had any clue, and it was the most fun because they didn't know what they were doing. They were just throwing everything against the wall. They had you could create your own silk screen shirts, all the acrobats and different things. And it's scaled down over the years, but it has become popular.
It's scaled down and scaled up simultaneously.
Yeah,
that first year, I remember thinking, what a sham reason for a festival. And then I went to it. I'm like, this is actually the best one they've done.
Yeah. And now we're getting into the Disney Fine Arts area, which will be where we're going to sit for a while and walk through. And then Tony's going to come later today and buy stuff.
I was going to go later today specifically for Lorcana. But now that I know that there's daily caps, I will not be doing that. But yeah, we'll see. Fred, while we're on our way over there, what do you consider to be the best Disney movie released in 2025?
In what year? Last year?
Last year.
Honestly, I would need to look at a list.
Okay.
My brain does not function like that anymore.
I really like Zootopia 2,
Oh
but
yeah.
but I liked it more than I thought I would. But for me, it was Elio. Elio hit some nerves, and that's what made me like it a lot. But yeah,
Okay, here comes all the cuteness.
So, yeah.
so I see every now and then I wonder if these are just weird. Like, how does the crowd respond to these kind of things as a weird, like, underlying feedback fest? And seeing Groot and living with the land concerns me that that's somebody's idea at some point. Kind of like Small World in Tokyo. Will Groot show up?
Oh well, I love Forky on the trash can.
That's fun.
Here's the first piece of art you're going to buy.
Probably. That is, yeah, probably. Flip that over for me. Let me see the price.
Those are. Well, here's the one you're going to want. $229 for the LE95. The deluxe print
That's
is
not
$50.
awful. That's really not awful for that.
This is the piece that I would buy,
Yeah,
but that's $399.
it's because of the frame. But yes.
Yeah. Beautiful Haunted Mansion piece. Here's a piece we talked about earlier, but this
Yep.
is the actual painting.
Yeah, if you check our Twitter, you'll see a pencil version of that.
Yeah.
That's
This is
fun.
one. Yeah. I love it, but I can't buy it because all of his other pieces that are like like this one,
Yeah.
he's been doing these for so long, and I've avoided buying them, so I can't start buying this one. But yes, I will probably buy a deluxe print for that, and like the same Runaway Railway.
Do you remember when Epcot announced the transformation and everything like that a few years ago, and they had the different posters for each one that would drop like every 2 weeks?
Oh yes.
Did you get any of those for that same reason?
No.
Okay, I have like 3 of them. But yeah,
Okay. This piece is fun and very tiny.
yeah,
Where's
that's
Joey?
Joey, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that is Joey.
Duffy, yeah. Figment is great. This piece is amazing.
I like that one a lot. And with the Paris Castle too.
Yeah. Okay, I'm really surprised I made it in here so easy. I know I'm not going to make it out that easy. Yeah, so they have. Okay, see, this is the stuff that I love. It's
The
a set of
postcard
4
pack?
postcards, yeah, which is $27.99. Individual postcard $7.99. Mini print or the deluxe print for $50. And there's the deluxe print.
All right, here's where I turn into an old man. 'Cause I'm like, every year they go up by a couple dollars.
Yeah.
I remember when the postcards were a good alternative. It was $3.99.
Yeah.
The prints would be 25 at most. Now they're 40.
Yeah.
Mini print, right?
No, they're 50.
50 now? Oh.
The deluxe prints, yeah. These, my breath was taken away at these. But there's something that takes me out of it because Belle looks like Belle, Ariel looks like Ariel, Aurora. Okay. And here is our former ambassador Shannon as Tiana.
Oh, that's cool. I know that's supposed to be her.
Yeah, no, I walked up and I saw that. I sent the message to Shannon going, "This is you." And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "I had just seen her." And then the other beautiful piece. The piece that I want to get close to, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to it. Oh, I was just gonna walk up and get a picture of this house.
Go down.
Pixie Hollow. Hang on, I gotta get out of the way. There was a line to take a picture of something.
Yeah, we don't like
Yeah.
Tomorrow, sure.
Oh.
That's fun. You would think there'd be like a Mary Poppins ride at Walt Disney World somewhere if they were going to have
God,
it like that.
here's one that I saw pop up not too recently.
Oh, I'm a fan of that one.
Yeah.
I love that art. That art looks like something I would have like on a folder for like a class when I was in school. That's a good thing. I like
I'm
this one too.
I'm going to exit this before somebody else says something.
I missed it.
It's just a
Hopefully
little-
I
talking over
love
it.
this Maleficent.
They have the Bible.
The the Food Rocks one. I might go back there for that one.
Yeah. This is the one that I've been looking at. Like, yeah.
Who did that one?
Yeah, tree.
It's blurry.
Josie.
I don't see. Yeah. I just see the
I have a Sleeping Beauty Castle one that looks just like that, but just Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland.
This is a great piece, also,
Oh, I see.
with Rapunzel
Now,
painting it.
okay, I like that, but here's my problem with it. How many people will now think World Showcase Lagoon is a hidden Mickey because of this picture?
Yeah.
While you cross the pathway here, Fred says the list of movies last year was Snow White, Lilo and Stitch, Elio, Zootopia 2, Captain America: Brave New World, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four: First Steps, and Tron Air.
See, I liked Tron Ares. Not just because it's Tron, like
Down my arm.
for the fact that, Jared Leto, to me, is destroyed more films than made them. But it was a good film. But sadly, we'll have to wait another 15 years for the next sequel.
And it'll abandon everything from this one.
Yeah.
Is that a Hollywood Studios one there on the right?
Yes. Yeah, I didn't see the original of that. Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway. There
Is that
you
a
go.
piece with Milo Manheim in it?
What?
No, I'm just commenting on the Flynn,
We all know who did this one.
not Tron.
So like the
Is that Jared?
are you
I think it's Joey's.
so if you wanted to you could
Nope, you're right, Jared. Yes,
Jared, yeah.
on your way out if
which I should have known.
you
Okay, that's a fun one.
This is especially for yeah. Oh yeah. So if you wanted to get that, it's an option. We'll do the volume.
Yeah, this is more of the artist pickup, it said, but
Okay.
this is the place to come to.
Yeah, this is
Okay, there are a couple in this area that I'm just like,
specific.
I like that one.
yeah, anything with Hortensia.
So if you want to do that,
I really like that one. That I like that one a lot.
How busy it is.
I'm watching the electric water pageant. Fantasia. There's one that's got Benji's name on it.
Ours too.
So essentially,
Oh, yeah.
just a link to the line.
Big Thunder, and then
Well, that's fun.
with the ghosts.
Who did that one?
I knew you were gonna have that.
Sorry.
So and then just figure it out. That's all you got.
Natasha
I'm good.
Giltroy's.
Okay. I'm not too familiar with her.
No, and it's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, it is.
It's a little cross between cartoon and regular. Sorry, I'm just trying to move, and my camera is like, no, it's going.
It's easy to confuse a gimbal.
Especially when I'm moving 3 different ways. Yeah, so the Disney Gallery of Fine Arts, which I believe there's still one more tent. I still haven't found the piece that I know I'm going to purchase.
Which
I
is
saw the original in the world in the Art of Disney. There's a Chernobog piece that I will. I let me say, if it is a vertical, I will purchase it. If it's horizontal, as the original one was that I saw, it's not something I'm going after because the size that I need it to be is more of a vertical. So, yeah, we might as well do this. The former
yeah.
Marrakesh restaurant is a Lorcana lounge for, again, trading and everything. We'll see if we can get in there. But earlier it wasn't open. But the line was almost all the way back to here with a half hour to go.
We met in November, then we didn't meet again until last week.
And that was for redemption.
Well, redemption and just seating.
Okay. Well, because they do trading and stuff in there too, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm excited.
I remember when they announced Lorcana, and I was like, okay, I could see a certain number of fans getting into the game, and then it hit so hard, and I'm very happy that it's still around, but I did not predict that at all.
Yeah. No, it was one of those things of when they announced it, I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. Maybe I will. I'm so glad that I didn't. So it looks like they may be on sell return.
Okay.
Let's see if we can.
Which I'm curious to see if that will happen. That's a cool sign.
Yes, but it's just covering.
Yeah, it absolutely is very simple, but
we're going to hold a second so we can go in and take a look in there. How's your guys' day been?
Good.
Busy?
We have not, this line has not stopped since 11 o'clock this morning.
wow.
I know the distribution area ran out a little while ago, so it's quiet up on that side finally, and I was expecting everybody to be back here trading and doing everything.
It's
actually kind of slower than it was a few minutes ago back here.
how many?
Just one.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much.
Two.
Go ahead.
For those of you just joining us, we are not in the Tower of Terror lobby.
No. I'm going to come back in here and take some pictures. But yeah, they're trading, they're playing. There's art along the wall.
That's fun.
This line is for the redemption.
I know you're talking about sell return, and I know California did that when they did their temporary Lorcana activation at the animation experience at California Adventure. So I'm wondering if that will be installed in the coming days at the Festival of Arts for the Lorcana card distribution.
So here's where we can distribute the puzzle pieces, but then you can also trade off the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So we'll be walking a little while longer, and then I'll be coming back here and taking lots of pictures of this.
Look, these people came to play. I'm seeing binders out. Like, these are players. These aren't just guests.
No,
they're guests, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it is definitely this is where you come.
Full box and everything.
Yeah. Now, I'm not going to pan to more people with binders, but yes, this is Lorcana Central.
Yeah. You're not swapping those out with any ones that you already have. Yeah. So you're getting those.
And look, just like they said, a line already to go back in.
Yep. No, that was more than I expected for what's in there, but at the same time, scary because Lorcana traders are much like pen traders, are much like.
I was just gonna say, do we like that they're contained into a lounge, or do we anticipate that they're gonna go full tent city like the pen traders do out in front of Spaceship Earth?
No, they moved that to the breezeway.
Okay, so do we expect them to go full tent city like the breezeway between
Yes.
Phoenician Shop and Connection Cafe?
No, it totally is. Like everybody, like I was saying, trash cans, tables.
Yeah.
You know, we have a group over here that are trading on a trash can, pins, and Lorcana cards. Yeah. And again, I appreciate bringing new things, but at the
Yeah.
same time, I will be that old man of get out of my festival.
Nah. This is good. If they did this at like Food Wine, which
Yeah.
they probably might if it's successful, I feel like it wouldn't fit. But for this one, it fits.
Yeah.
It's injecting it where it doesn't fit that I become the grumpy 80-year-old.
I believe this is another one of the Disney Fine Arts tents, which is nice that they've kind of stretched it out some because it was a little cramped with all of them over there.
Like you did early enough. Yeah.
There is Jared himself.
What you want now? Not that you can pay with dad.
Okay, let's pop in here and see if there's anything we haven't seen yet. This is cute.
I like that.
Yeah. Here's one that I think you'll like.
Oh, I like the inside out one. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stained glass, which they have the original inside Art of Disney. You'll go over there and check that out. I think everything we've seen. I like that this is the interpretation of the paper art, but the paper art is breathtaking, and this is just kind of like it's cool.
There is one, I don't remember his name offhand, and I'm so sorry. I've talked about it before on a live stream. The original is in the Art of Disney and the American Adventure, or at least it was. But they scanned it and do prints for of it, but it's a paper cut model of Lord Keller. And that I would, if I had 8,000 spare dollars, I would easily pick that one up.
So I
Let the print
just
and come home.
my must buys just came out.
Let's see which one. That Electrical Parade one?
No,
Oh, the Country
the
Bear one?
original country. But wait for it.
Oh, there you go.
That's the one that we don't have the big press of.
Thankfully, they have those.
There you go.
But that American Adventure, I looked over. I was like, okay, I will start this trend. Oh, here's one that will sell.
Oh, there you go, for sure.
Okay, let's continue this path.
Breaking Newsman asks, why hasn't Disney done a movie on how Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Pluto, and Goofy met each other? I mean, theoretically, if you go back and watch all the old shorts, you find out how they all met each other.
Yeah.
This is not consolidated into a 90-minute story. That's fun. That's pretty.
Come on, turn. There we go. Yeah, they're really knocking it out of the park this year. Here was one that I couldn't get the angle for. $229 for the stretch canvas. And then they have Darkwing Duck. Mandalorian.
It's dangerous.
Yep. It is just so cool. Like this festival brings so much life to the park. Yes, this is the first day, and this weekend will be crazy. But yes, okay, good, I'm safe.
And I want to point out it's 3:00 in the afternoon. As evening falls, this will just get more crowded with people. There you go.
Yep, I'm safe. Oh, and of course it's Alex. But yep, they're all Alex Mears.
Kyle says, what if Darkwing Duck met Winnie the Pooh?
I think I've seen that video.
Let's get a rumbly in my tumbly.
Wow.
I really do like that Great Mouse Detective one.
Yeah. That's funny. a little behind the scenes.
Half hour.
Tony and I were talking about how probably by the time we made it to America, it would be time to cut the live stream.
Well, we're not even
And
out of
we're
America yet.
we're at an hour plus, which is usually more than normal.
For yours, Mike and I usually average around 90 minutes.
Yeah. Well, Disneyland isn't something that we have every day.
Sure. Has this restaurant ever opened?
Yes, and it opens in the evening.
Okay.
Yeah, I know people who have been there and enjoy it. And if you want to deposit your communicator, there you go.
At least it's got the Agent P, so it's not completely behind.
No, like the one in China used to be like Kim Possible still.
Yeah.
So we're going to come over here and look at two of the fun things of the Festival of the Arts, and then we're probably going to call it quits. Hey, I keep forgetting that I can do that.
So okay. Yes, go on, Jeremiah. Say something.
Duffy and Gelatoni painting. Really, they're just tagging up. So they're
I
breaking the law.
understand why Duffy is in Japan, but Gelatoni is an Italian cat, as far as I'm concerned. Because he was painting in Mediterranean Harbor.
And then we have the Brush with the Masters figment that each pavilion has their own painting. And like we spoke about earlier, next week we'll be doing that live. I believe with that,
hopefully we'll see the other half of World Showcase in the rest of the park.
Seriously.
Kyle, can Italians not visit Japan with their friends? Sure they can. As the character integrity, that's all.
They're all friends.
They're all friends. But Duffy's known for traveling. So wouldn't he go to Gelatoni's home? Whatever. Moving on. I looked over at my wife and she's rubbing her eyebrow. Might be related, might not. I don't know. Anyway.
Yes. Okay, let's walk
today. Stay tuned to Laughing Places YouTube. Remember to like, subscribe, ring that bell, get notified whenever we go live from the parks. Just like this. I know tomorrow night we have Disney Trivia Live hosted by Doobie and Gideon. Coming up in the evening next week, Jeremiah will be back here as he does the Brush with the Masters. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yep. All right. Until then, from EPCOT and the International Festival of the Arts. So long, everybody.
Auf Wiedersehen.